The Mercer Rowing Club, we're a volunteer-run nonprofit, and what we're really trying to do is just enable greater connections to our environment and each other by providing access to rowing for all ages and abilities. This all began back in 2023, actually, when I started asking around and seeing if anybody was interested in a rowing club. And everybody seemed very excited. We have over 450 people on our interest list now, so definitely getting more people every day, which is awesome. So clearly there is a desire for a rowing club. Let's see. So yeah, next summer we plan on starting small. We're going to build thoughtfully and get both our community and the city on the same page to have rowing on Mercer Island. We're going to be starting next summer out of Luther Burbank Park with a Learn to Row program for both 8th grade and up, as well as adults, pending reaching our fundraising goals. We're already well on our way with some equipment, which is exciting. 2 rowing clubs, Anchorage Rowing Association and Commencement Bay, and possibly Mount Baker, Conabear, just heard from them, have donated some training styles to start, oars, as well as a trailer.
Years young.
I'm Sam Poole. I'm a senior at Mercer Island High School and a rower at Pocock Youth Rowing Club, where I'm going to be a captain this season.
Hi, I'm Duncan Poole. I'm a junior at Mercer Island High School, and I row at Pocock Youth Rowing.
I started rowing last year. My brother brought me into it because I was looking for an off-season conditioning for my other sports. I did it in the fall and realized I really only wanted to be doing rowing, and so I kept on going throughout the winter and spring seasons, where I got to have some really cool opportunities like going to youth nationals.
I started rowing because I did not find too much success in other sports on Mercer Island, and my dad rowed in college, and I have a long history of rowing in my family, and so I was very interested in the sport. When I tried it, I loved it.
The thing that I love about rowing is how it's such an honest sport. You get out what you put in, and there's really no excuses. The other aspect that I love about rowing is when you're in a boat, you really need to trust that every single person in it is going to be giving their all every second of the race. And that trust that you build over time fosters incredible teamwork as well as incredible friendships.
There are almost too many things to say about why I love rowing. The first is probably because of the hard work and the feeling of going to practice and knowing that I'm going to work as a team and put my blood, sweat, and tears into this sport with my friends and all that, and everyone around me in that community. And the second is probably the love for being on the water. We live on an island, and I think that we should get to experience it.
I think that Mercer Island needs a rowing club because there's lots of rowers at the high school specifically, and even though we all share this common thing of being rowers, there's a lot of different clubs that people are a part of, so there's not really a strong community around rowing. And also look at all this water that's around us. Why not row?
I think that a Mercer Island rowing boathouse would be an amazing investment into our community as a whole. The first reason being it creates great people. The people that I know that row are some of the most dedicated, hardworking, and kind people that I know. And second, it is a great way to connect with nature. When you're in a rowing shell, you're on the water and you see birds, you see fish, it's just amazing. Like, you feel the wind when you're rowing on your back and on your head. And I just think that everyone should be able to experience it and should not be limited by having to drive over 30 minutes to practice every day.
We have such an incredible opportunity to bring rowing to Mercer Island, because on the island there's lots and lots of sports where people start at a super young age, and there's something really special about a sport where you can really join in later in your path. Maybe another sport hasn't worked out for you, or you just haven't found the right fit. I personally joined rowing junior year of high school, and I've had so many cool opportunities.
Please help us bring rowing to Mercer Island.